thought I was winning, but the casino was slowly destroying me. It started like any cliche Vegas weekend. My buddy Dave was celebrating his bachelor party, and I had just sold my tech startup for a cool $2.5 million. I felt totally invincible, you know? Like I cracked the cheat code to life itself. We hit the strip, grabbing complimentary drinks, laughing at the tourists, soaking in the wild, chaotic energy of the strip. Eventually, I sat down at a standard blackjack table, throwing down $500 just to feel the rush. Within 30 minutes, that 500 turned into 5,000. I was hitting on 16s and pulling 5s. The dealer was practically handing me money. It felt easy, almost too easy. That is exactly when the pit boss, a guy in a sharp Italian suit, tapped my shoulder. He whispered something to me about a private room, the exclusive place where the real players go. Looking back, I should have walked away. My gut absolutely screamed at me to cash out, buy expensive steaks, and call it a night. But pride is a funny, toxic thing. I nodded, picked up my heavy chips, and followed him behind those heavy velvet ropes. The air inside there was different, heavy, quiet. There were no annoying slot machine noises, just the soft clinking of crystal glasses and clay chips. I sat down, and the minimum bet was $10,000. I didn't even flinch. I desperately wanted to prove I belonged with the heavy hitters. I casually pushed out a stack. The dealer flipped the cards, and blackjack, bam. I was up 50 grand in exactly 10 seconds. For the next 2 solid hours, I was riding a massive wave of pure, unadulterated dopamine. I was up to $400,000 off of champagne, tipping the waitresses with black chips. I felt like a god. But then, the dealer swapped out. A new guy stepped in, with completely dead cold eyes, shuffling the shoe with mechanical precision. My luck didn't just turn, it completely shattered. I lost 3 big hands in a row. 75 grand just gone. Poof. Now any rational human being would say, hey man, you were still way up. Time to bounce. I absolutely had to win that 75 back, just to feel whole again. So I doubled my bets. Lose. I doubled them again. Lose. The massive pile of chips in front of me was shrinking at a terrifying speed. Cold sweat started pooling at the base of my neck. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it ringing in my ears. I reached into my jacket pocket, pulled out my phone, and did the unthinkable. I logged into my banking app and wired another $250,000 directly to the casino cage. Gabe came looking for me, saw the pale look on my face, and tried to pull me away. Man, let's go. It is over, he begged. I violently shoved him off. Just one more shoe, I growled. I wasn't a guy playing a game anymore. I was a desperate, wounded animal, bleeding out on a green felt table. By 2 in the morning, I was down $800,000. The private room felt like a freezer, but I was burning up, drenched in sweat. I had one final wire transfer left in me, 200 grand. A grand total of $1 million on the line. I pushed the entire stack into the center betting circle. The dealer dealt the cards. I slowly peeled back the corners. A king and a 6. 16, the absolute worst hand in the game. The dealer showed a 10. The textbook casino move is to surrender, or hit and pray to a higher power. I tapped the table. Hit me. The dealer smoothly flipped the final card. A queen. Bust. 26. I stared blankly at the felt for what felt like an eternity. The dealer casually swept away the chips. My house, my car, my entire financial future, all gone in a single fluid motion. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stood up feeling completely hollow inside. $1 million, vaporized into thin air. It took me 3 years of intense therapy just to look at a deck of cards without shaking. So, if you ever think you can outsmart the house, remember this story. The house doesn't just win, it takes your very soul as collateral.